Good morning. So, wanted to jump on here because last night during my live, had some questions, a couple people, and I've seen it a bunch in the groups, in the Facebook groups, and talking about slow time. What do I need during the slow times? And this just isn't in the slow times. This is any time that we're not busy, which I guess could be slow times. But what we really need to do is start building good habits. Start building good habits. What do I mean by that? If we build habits and we do it every day, we'll keep doing it when we get busy. If we don't build these habits, when we get busy, we quit doing stuff. Well, when we quit doing these things, then when it slows down, we're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I ain't got no work. All this stuff. And so what do I mean by that? So what do I mean by good habits? For instance, if you get a lot of business on Facebook, you post every day. You build that habit, posting every day. You go live every day. You do whatever. For instance, for myself, I've been doing these lives pretty much every day I walk. But I use the word pretty much. Sometimes I don't feel like doing a live. I don't feel like getting on here. Well, who does that hurt? Hurts me in the end. You might say, how does it hurt you, Jason? Well, I'm in a business. This is a business for me. If people drop out because I'm not keeping community and I'm not doing it, that's me. That's not everybody else, that's me. And so, business is business. We've got to get in habits to get on there. Maybe we're posting on LinkedIn. And some good ways to do this is go ahead. If you use Google Calendar, you can post it in Google Calendar and you can post out every third day. Hey, every third day, I'm going to get on LinkedIn. I'm going to like so many pages. I'm going to comment on so many people's stuff, and I'm going to try to connect to 2 people every third day, 2 people on LinkedIn that are property managers. Now, you might say, well, that's not going to get me much. You know what? It's not going to get you much at first, but it's just, let's just keep it easy math. If we connect to 2 people once a week, that's 100 people that we connected through the year, 104 people. So we do that, or maybe we can bump it up, and now we can get our connection growing bigger. When we start, on LinkedIn, when we start doing this stuff, you will see motion going. You'll see the motion going. I've talked about Benjamin, not Benjamin Baker, but Benjamin Gregory. He lives close to me. He does 3 times a week. He will hit real close to $500,000 this year. And all he's done is he does very little marketing, spends $0. He posts 3 times a week. He posts 3 times a week on Facebook, and he'll share it to 2 or 3 groups each time. And he posts 3 times a week in LinkedIn, $500,000. Now, are you doing that? That is the question. Are you doing that? If not, make it a habit. Habits can be good. Habits can be bad. Bad habits. Sitting on the couch. As soon as you sit on the couch, you know that you're going to be there for an hour. Don't sit on the couch. Find ways to keep your ass off the couch. Because if you sit on the couch and you sit there for an hour, what does that do you good? It does you no good at that point. Now, maybe you sit on the couch and you figure out a way to work on videos. Then that's fine. But make sure that whatever else might distract you, that you take that away. Because if we don't take that away, we're going to sit on the couch and do nothing and get nothing accomplished except complaining that we're not getting business. And so we got to build good habits. Sometimes I think slow times are good for us because we can look at what we need to do and do it better. Or maybe what are we doing that's not really giving us no ROI at the end of the day? And if it's not giving us no ROI, why am I spending so much time doing it? And so look at things that give us good ROI. Look at things that really can grow our business. What can take us to the next level? What is that habit that, hey, maybe I post on LinkedIn 3 times, and while I'm on there, and here's the great thing about LinkedIn versus Facebook. LinkedIn is really, it is a great tool to learn. You got a lot of successful people on there. You got a lot of duds on there too, but you got a lot of successful people on there that you can go and learn from them. Property managers. There's good property managers, not so good property managers. The not so good property managers might give us just as much money, or if not more, than the good property managers. But what can we learn from the good property managers? They might post different things of what they need done. And what they need done, guess what? The bad property managers probably need it done also. So then we can see what they're needing and go with, we clean things? Yes, we clean things. Absolutely clean things 100%. Do we, is that what's going to get us business? It's going to give us some. What's going to give us business? See a need, fill it. So if and why do property managers need to keep their buildings clean? Well, there's this program called HUD, H-U-D, HUD, and it's the Housing Authority. And what happens is they get inspected. If they are getting government money, if they collect HUD and they are getting government money, they get inspected at least once a year. And if their buildings are dirty, guess what? HUD don't give them no more money until they get it done. So guess what? They got to keep their buildings clean. And, and if they don't get money. And so guess what? It's a great way to get money, right? If we can figure out who needs it and who, that's worrying about that kind of stuff, that's a fear point we can hit on. That's a fear point 100% we can hit on. Big old airplane going over. But again, I don't want to stay on here too long. When we're in our slow time, what do we need to do to build systems, build habits? You can call it a system, you can call it a habit, you can call it whatever you want to do to make you motivated to go out there and keep getting work. Because at the end of the day, if we stop marketing, we're going to stop getting jobs. And usually what happens is we get busy, we quit marketing, and then we slow down. And then we do marketing, and we get busy, we quit doing marketing, and we slow down. And then when we slow down, we do marketing, and marketing is something that we got to do 100%. We got to find a way to do marketing 100%. Don't stop doing marketing. If you stop doing marketing, eventually you get tired of that cycle, and eventually you give up. That's just the way the cookie rolls a lot of time. In my years of watching people being successful and dying, is they got tired of marketing. They got tired of trying to get customers, trying to serve the customers in the way they need to serve them. And so this is just something that you got to do, and it's part of business. It's not an easy part. It's actually a hard part, but it is part of business. Hope you all have a good weekend this weekend. My daughter started soccer last night, and it's the most excited I've ever seen her in a long time. And when these people think that we can shut sports down and shut all this thing down, I think they're crazy. I think if they try to shut it down again, I think we'll see more kid suicides than ever. And that's a sad day. People want to say you don't care about people's lives. Shutting things down, you don't care about people's lives. period. I don't care who you are, what you say. I've seen my daughter go from completely depressed to she's gone ready to conquer the world. And how do you conquer the world? By doing what, you don't conquer the world by shutting this stuff down. All we're doing that is it's not going to be good, period. For businesses, for people, period. Hope you all have a great day and a great weekend, and go out there and build good habits.